Once upon a time, in a small forgotten town nestled deep within a forest, there was an old abandoned house that everyone avoided. The townsfolk whispered tales of the last family that lived there, how they mysteriously vanished one stormy night, leaving everything behind, as if they had simply evaporated into thin air. One evening, a curious young man named Ethan decided to explore the house. Ignoring the warnings of the townspeople, he ventured inside, flashlight in hand. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards creaked ominously under his weight. As he wandered through the dimly lit rooms, he felt an unsettling chill creep up his spine. In the living room, he stumbled upon an old dusty mirror. As he wiped away the grime, he caught a glimpse of something strained in the reflection, a shadowy figure standing behind him. He spun around, but there was nothing there. Shaking off the feeling of dread, he continued his exploration. In the kitchen, he found a table set for dinner, with plates and cutlery arranged as if waiting for guests. But the food was rotten, and a foul smell filled the air. Just then, he heard a soft whisper, barely audible, calling his name. "Ethan, come play with us." Heart racing, he turned to leave, but the door slammed shut. Panic set in as he realized he was not alone. The whispers grew louder, echoing through the halls, calling out to him in a chorus of eerie voices. "Stay with us, Ethan, forever." Desperate to escape, he rushed back to the living room, but the mirror had changed. Instead of his reflection, he saw the faces of the vanished family, their eyes hollow and pleading. They reached out, their mouths moving in silent screams. Ethan stumbled back, horrified. Suddenly, the whispers turned to laughter, chilling him to the bone. The shadows in the corners of the room began to take shape, forming ghostly figures that danced around him. He could feel their cold breath on his neck, urging him to join them. With a surge of adrenaline, Ethan lunged for the door, throwing his weight against it. It creaked open, and he bolted outside, not daring to look back. He ran through the forest, the laughter fading behind him. But the feeling of being watched lingered. Days turned into weeks, and Ethan tried to forget the horrors of that night, but he could never shake the feeling that something was following him. Every time he looked in the mirror, he felt a presence behind him, and the whispers returned, growing louder and more insistent. One night, unable to sleep, he glanced at his reflection and saw the family again, their faces twisted in anguish. "You can't escape us, Ethan," they whispered. "You belong with us now." And in that moment, he understood the house was not just a place, it was a trap, and he was its next victim. The shadows had claimed him, and he would never leave the town, forever bound to the whispers of the lost souls within the walls of the old, abandoned house. Cantina